mainly we are going to discuss about the HTML lesson. Okay, HTML, it's 10th competency 10. Okay, I'll share my screen. Right, it is lesson number 10. In lesson number 10, okay, in lesson number 10, I think now you all can see my screen. In lesson number 10, mainly we have to focus on this competency 10, develops website incorporating multimedia technology using HTML5. Currently we are using HTML5, so that is the up-to-dated version. So if we are going as a web developer or the web designer to a company, you have to use HTML5. Most of the websites now going with HTML5, hypertext markup language. Okay, so mainly, so these are the main things that we have to consider when we are doing this lesson. So 10.1 explores the need for web. Then 10.2 analyzes user requirement, multimedia contents. Then 10.3 identifies appropriate HTML tags to design a single web page. So that means we have to design a web page too. Okay, so when we are considering about the web pages, mainly we have to target on some tags, elements and their properties. Later we are discussing about that. Then 10.4 uses HTML to create linked web pages. That means here in this 10.3 you are learning how to design a web page, and 10.4 you are learning how to interconnect these web pages within the same website, how you can connect the web pages using hyperlinks. So that thing you are going to discuss. Then in 10.5 we are having some style sheets. So use users style sheets to change the appearance of a web page. Now when you consider about the many web pages, to design these things, to design the backgrounds and other things, to take the same theme, they are using this cascade style sheet. So that thing also we are going to discuss. Okay, then 10.6 uses an authorizing tool to create web pages. Now normally we are going with the plain text editor like Notepad. We are using Notepad. With the help of Notepad we are going to design the web pages. Okay, but later in 10.6 you are learning how you can design a web page using a tool. Many tools are there. Okay, so with that tools you are using only one single tool. Like I thought of using Dreamweaver. Okay, Dreamweaver, later we'll discuss about that, some software, and develop the web pages. Okay, 10 periods for that. Then 10.7 study dynamic web pages using PHP. So we have to learn the PHP language and how to connect MySQL. So the most probably 10.7 I'll do after finishing the database part. Okay, right, we have to design the databases, we have to learn about MySQL. After that only 10.7 I am going to do, but PHP I am doing an introduction for PHP. Okay, then 10.8 publishers and maintainers website. Okay, publishers and maintainers website. So that thing also we are going to discuss. Okay, okay, right, here. So these are the main things that we have to discuss up to 10.8. Now see how many periods are there. They have given 10.1 8 periods, 10.2 4 periods 12, and 16 and 16 32, 8 40, 50, 56 and 60 period. Okay, 60 periods are there, right? So I'll check paint. So they have given how many? 60 periods. Okay, so one period is 40 40 minutes, right? So 0 0 24, okay, right? So this much of minutes are there, so you can divide the 60 140, 40 hours. We are having 40 hours to cover this part, okay. Now when you consider about the paper, normally when you consider about the MCQs from HTML, they are maximum MCQs they can ask, like up to now they have asked 7 questions, right, from the MCQ, right? From the MCQ they are asking like 7 maximum questions. So it can be 4, it can be 3, okay, more than 4 they have asked, 4 5 6 7 maximum, 7 marks you can score. Then when you consider about the structured, right, structured paper, so they are normally giving like one whole part, like so 10 marks divided by 2, so maximum you can take 5. So you can see MCQ 7 plus 5, that means from out of 100 12 marks you can score with this, right? Then for the essay they have given the whole question, so 15 divided by 2 7.5, okay, 7.5. So if you have consider like MCQ and the essay question, if you have taken for the paper, right, මොන හරි කාලයක සමහරකට MCQ එක දීලා MCQ අනිවාර්යෙන් මේ යන්න පුළුවන් ප්‍රමාණය ස්ට්‍රක්චර්ඩ් පේපර් එකට මේක දුන්නොත් ලකුණු 5ක් තමයි හම්බෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට ඒ අවුරුද්දේදී ලකුණු 12කට යන්න පුළුවන් කමක් තියෙනවා. යම්කිසි පේපර් එකක් ගත්තොත් MCQ එකයි essay type question එකයි දෙන්න පුළුවන් ස්ට්‍රක්චර්ඩ් එක අර ස්ට්‍රක්චර්ඩ් එක නැතුව. එතකොට MCQ එකට 7යි මේකට 7.5යි ගත්තොත් එහෙම we can target for 14.5 plus, okay, out of 100 14.5. So think about this HTML lesson. So more than 10 marks you can, right, you can target more than 10 marks, right? Go, where's the page, right? So if it is a essay type question, you can go for 14.5. If it is a structured paper, 12 marks. So that means, however, more than 10 marks you can score for the exam. So because of that, this is a easy lesson. Whatever things that you are using day to day life, how you are using the mobile phone, how you are using the computer, how you are browsing the internet, so all the things are there, right? So you are having some basic knowledge about these things. Without studying, you have some knowledge about the websites and other things, okay, right? So because of that, you can I think you can score the maximum marks from this section, HTML section. So please, right, whatever the questions that you are having, you have to target, you have to ask from me and clarify all the things, and we'll go for the highest marks that we can take from the paper. So these are the main things that we have to discuss, okay, right? Okay, so here I have taken some websites, right? You can hear now, right? So you can use the chatting areas. I can see whatever the things that you're typing. Now I want to find out the Sri Lanka, like if somebody is coming to Sri Lanka, I want to find out the main website, and I want to find out the services available in Sri Lanka, and I want to take the map and other things. So I have given here in Google, I have typed Sri Lanka and I have searched, then I have got this searching result. So search engine, Google search engine, I have given a keyword Sri Lanka and I have searched. Now I have got this result. Now I am clicking on google.lk. මම ඔන්න google.lk කියන එකට click කරනවා. So here you have. So here you have a web page. Okay. So this is a web page. This is www.gov.lk. www.gov.lk. www stands for World Wide Web. Gov represents the government. .lk, it is belongs to Sri Lanka. / welcome.html. Welcome.html means the web page we have designed. Welcome.html, the web page name welcome.html means the extension. Later we are discussing about this. So this is the welcome to official web portal of government of Sri Lanka. So they have given welcome to official web portal. What is web portal? Web portal. Okay, right, of government of Sri Lanka. So they have given from Sinhala, Tamil and English, and they have given some information are there. Copyright at 2015 government of Sri Lanka, all right reserved. So later we'll discuss about this. Sinhala Ganna, so something like that. Then the Tamil is there, so you can click. Now when you move, you can see hand. So that means there's a link. You can click on the link and you can connect it to another web page. Now when you think here, in the main page they have given Sinhala, Tamil and English. So any person can understand. When you come to this website, when you press on English, what will happen? It will go to the English translation of this web page. Okay, so here they have given www.google.lk/index.php. Index, when you go to the index page, index.php, okay, index.php. so this PHP thing we have discussed on 10.8, how you can connect the MySQL page with the PHP. So that means connecting to a database, something like that. Later we'll discuss about that. Now you can see government.lk smart gateway to government of Sri Lanka. So they have given many services. Okay, so we'll see. Yes, okay, right, many services they have given, right, many services they have given. So you can see home, services and information. You can click on this, so it will connect into that. Okay, web directory. So like that, many things are there, but it got stuck. I think the data, the load of the web page. Okay, I don't think. Okay, it's not allowing. So I'll go to this one, and here I have the details, but still it's loading because many has load into my web page. Google Meet එකත් එක්කලා connect කරලා තියෙනවා. ඉතින් low bandwidth එකක් ඇත්තේ. So it is not loading these things. It doesn't matter. So you can see here many links are there. So you can connect it to these links: agriculture, livestock and fisheries, banking, tax and insurance, like that. Many things that they have given. Travel, tourism and leisure, right? Even a foreigner comes, they can go to these links and they can take the details about Sri Lanka. Okay, all the maps and everything, stock market, weather information, holiday calendar. So like that, many things are there. Images are there, text are there, hyperlinks are there. We can move to some social websites, neither Facebook, Twitter and Instagram, like that. Many things are there. So these things we are calling as the hyperlinks, right? Okay, so here also you have links. Here you have a search box. Okay, something like that. Many details are there. So these things we all have to know when we are going through a website. So you can see we went to this one, right? Google www.gov.lk. So we have taken the English feature. So here everything is in English. Okay, right. So that is about a website. Now this is also a website. This is also related to government, trc.gov.lk, telecommunication something. Okay, so here you have Telecommunication Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, so TRC. So in TRC site also you can see many links are there, many images are there, very colorful, then hyperlinks, all the things are there, search button is there. So like that, many things they have included. It is like not, it is really attractive, right? So really attractive, the colors that they have used. So these components, when you consider about a website, in a web page, will go to something like public or something. I don't know whether they are allowing. Yes. Okay, so when I click on about, so it has linked. So you can feel you are in the same structure. I am going to public. So you see, you are not like feeling you are going to another website, right? So you are having same kind of structure, same colors. Okay, so it will be neat and clear. අපේ ඔළුවට බරක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. Okay, so they have maintained the same structure නේද? අනිත් එක මෙතනට ආපුවම ටක් ගාලා අපිට මෙතන තියෙන details ටික හොයාගන්න lazy, right? Lazy contacts us. Okay, so I'm clicking on that. So very clear, all the informations are there. If we want to contact, when you click, so all the informations available, the website and the email address, right, and the contact numbers, address, everything is there. Okay, හරි නේද? මෙන්න මේව තමයි main contents website එකක තියෙන. ඒතකොට දැන් website එකක් දැක්කා. website එකට click කරපුවම එක එක links වලට යන විදිය දැක්කා. ඒකේ තියෙන components ටික දැක්කා. images තියෙනවා, hyperlinks තියෙනවා, text තියෙනවා නේද? ඔය වගේ විස්තර ගොඩක් තියෙනවා එක දැක්කා. videos තියෙනවා, animations තියෙනවා, hyperlinks නේද? ඒවා තියෙනවා. මේකේ ගැන යම්කිසි අවබෝධයක් ඇති. Okay, so I have mailed you the main web components නේද? මෙන්න මේ page එක, මෙන්න මේ document එක ඔයගලන්ට දාලා තියෙනවා මම. හරිද? එතකොට මෙතනදී මොකක්ද කියන්නේ? They have mentioned about the web server. What is a web server? Okay, right? How the web server is working and how it is going on, how you can give the request, how you can give the request, and according to that request how the web server is involving. Okay, so here you are having a computer. Through that computer, if you have the internet connection, what you are doing through the internet connection, okay, you can connect it to the web server and you can take whatever the information that you require through the internet. So we are not thinking about the infrastructure, කොහොමද මේක හැදිලා තියෙන්නේ කියන එක අපි හිතන්නේ නැහැ. ඔයා ගෙදර ගත්ත කම්පියුටරේ එහෙම නැත්නම් මොබයිල් ෆෝන් එක එහෙම නැත්නම් ටැබ් එක ගත්තා, you are typing whatever the details that you want with the help of the browser, web browser. Through the web browser you are requesting the details. When you request the details, what will happen? That requested details are given by the web server. Web server එකෙන් මේ request කරපු details ටික ඔක්කොම දෙනවා. response එක දෙනවා. response එක දීපුවම you can see on your screen whatever the requested details will be loaded through the web browser. එතකොට මේ web browser එක තියෙනවා, internet එක තියෙනවා, web server එක තියෙනවා. මේ මොකක්ද මේ කිව්වේ කියන එක අපි කතා කරමු. Okay, a web server is a server software. A web server is a server software. Okay, server software ඔලුවට ගන්න or hardware dedicated to running this software that can satisfy client request on the world wide web. World wide web කියලා එකක් ආවා. Later we will discuss what is world wide web. A web server can in general contain one or more websites. එතකොට web server එකක්, when you consider about a web server, inside a web server there can be one or more websites. One or more websites. Later we will discuss about that. A web server processes incoming network requests. A web server processes incoming network requests over HTTP and several other related protocols. Now they have discussed about the protocol. Okay, a web server processes incoming network request over HTTP and several other related protocols. HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol. Later we will discuss about that. Now you are having TCP, transmission control, hypertext transmission control protocol. Neither. No, not transmission control protocol. Hypertext transfer protocol. Okay. So here, when you consider about the web server is the main machine. So other clients what they can do? The client computers can request the details from the web server. Can request the services from the web server. Then when it's request the service, what will happen? The web server will provide that information through the web browser to the client. So අපි මොකක්ද මෙතන වෙන්නේ? කොහොමද මෙතනදී මොකක්ද වුනේ කියන එක අපි කොහොමද ගන්නෙ? අපි ගත්තොත් එහෙම දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ ඔළුවේ මතක තියාගන්න මේ HTML වලට කීයක් ලකුණු ගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියන එක maximum 112ක් එහෙම නැත්නම් 114.5ක් කියන එක අපිට ටාගට් එකකට යන්න පුළුවන්කමක් තියෙනවා. ඒ කියන්නේ maximum අපි පේපර් එකක් ගත්තොත් සාමාන්‍ය ලකුණු 10කට වඩා වැඩි ප්‍රමාණයක් ස්කෝර් කරගන්න පුළුවන් question එකක් තමයි HTML කියන එක මතක තියාගන්න. හරි. එතකොට දැන් මම ගත්තා we have discussed about the computer. Okay, so here we are having the client computer. This is client. Okay, right? Client, he is using web browser to get the request, right? එයා request කරනවා. එතකොට request කරද්දී මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? connect වෙන්නේ කාත් එක්කද? ඔන්න තියෙනවා. මේ ඉන්නේ internet. Okay, so this request is going to the web server. මේ තියෙන්නේ, this is web server. දැන් මේගොල්ලන් මොකද්ද කිව්වේ? මේ web server කියලා කියන්නේ it's a computer නේද? It is a computer. It is a hardware. It is a hardware. It has what? Web server software. මේක ඇතුලේ තියෙනවා web server software එක. හරි නේද පුතා? එතකොට web server එක වුණොත් එහෙනම් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? web server එක කියලා කියන්නේ computer එකක්. web server එක කියලා කියන්නේ computer එකක්. එතකොට මේ computer එකෙන් මොනවද වෙන්නේ? මේ computer එකෙන් මොනවද වෙන්නේ? හොඳට කල්පනා කරන්න. එතකොට මේ web server එක මෙයා information ඔක්කොම store කරලායි තියෙන්නේ. එහෙනම් අපි information store කරලා තියෙන්නේ කොහෙද? information store කරලා තියෙන්නේ database එකක. එහෙනම් මොකද වෙන්නේ මේ web server එකට request එකක් ආපුවම මේ web server එකේ තියෙන software එක. ඒ කියන්නේ මේ web server එකක් වෙන්නේ කොහොමද? මෙයාගේ software එකක් තියෙනවා. මේක handle කරන software එකක් තියෙනවා. මේ software එකෙන් මොකද වෙන්නේ? request කරනවා details database එකෙන්. ඒ details ටික අරගෙන මේ request එකට response එකක් දෙනවා client. හරිද? මේ request එකට response එකක් දෙනවා client. එතකොට මෙතනදී මේ database එක අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න යන්නේ MySQL. අපේ syllabus එකේදී මේ MySQL කියන එක තමයි පාවිච්චි කරන්න යන්නේ. මේ විදිහට web server එකකින් information ගන්නවා නම් අපි පාවිච්චි කරන්න යනවා PHP කියන language එක. එහෙම නැත්නම් HTML එක, right? එහෙම නැත්නම් JavaScript, right? ඔය වගේ එක දේවල් තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍යයෙන් HTML කියන එක අපි කියනවා client side. මේ client side. client ගේ computer එකෙන් ඒක තේරුම් ගන්න පුළුවන් කමක් තියෙනවා HTML. Okay? මෙතන තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? server side. මේ තියෙන්නේ server side. අපි ඉස්සරහට ඉගෙන ගමු මොකද්ද මේ client side කියලා කියන්නේ? client side එක server side එක. මොකද්ද මේ කියන්නේ කියන එක අපි ඉගෙන ගමු. හරිද? එතකොට දැනට මේ වචන ටිකට හුරු වෙන්න. I have mentioned about the web browser. I have mentioned about the request that is given by the client side computer. Client දීපු request එකක් ගැන කතා කරුවා. Right? HTML කියන එකක් ගැන කතා කරුවා. hypertext markup language එක through the internet. This is going to the web server. web server එකට යනවා කියලා කතා කරුවා. හරිද? computer එකක් වුණා hardware. computer එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ hardware එකක්. මේ hardware එක ඇතුලේ software එකක් තියෙනවා. මේ software එක මේ computer එකට install කරපුවම ඒ software එක මේකට install කරපුවම මේකට නමක් දුන්නා web server කියලා. එතකොට web server එකේදී මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? මේ PHP, JavaScript, එහෙම නැත්නම් ASP, active server pages, ASP ඒවා ටික connect වෙලා මේ database එකේ තියෙන information අරගෙන ඒකත් එක්කලා transaction එකක් වෙනවා නේද? ඒ transaction එක වෙන්නේ server side එකේ. ඒ server side එකේ transaction එකක් වෙලා ඒ details ටික client computer එකට response කරනවා. හරිද? මම මේ කියපු දේවල් ටික දැනට නිකන් මතක තියාගන්න ඕගොල්ලෝ. Okay. So now we are having some idea about a website. කොහොමද website එකක් වෙන්නේ? website එකක තියෙන components මොනවාද? website එකක් හැදෙන්නේ කොහොමද? ඒකේ තියෙන අර මම කිව්වා welcome page එක මම පෙන්නුවා index.html එක එහෙම නැත්නම් index.php එක අන්න ඒ websites එක පෙන්නුවා. දැන් ඒවත් එක යම්කිසි දල අවබෝධයක් ඇති. හරි. දැන් අපි පොඩි වැඩක් කරන්නයි යන්නේ. හරිද? පළවෙනි දේ තමයි ගන්න writing book එක දාගන්න heading එක Competency 10 develops website incorporating multimedia technology using HTML5 කියලා heading එක දාගන්න. ඊට පස්සේ sub heading එක දාගන්න 10.1 explores the needs for web. 10.1 explores the needs for web කියලා දාගන්න. Competency 10 develops websites incorporating multimedia technologies within bracket using HTML5. Then 10.1 explores the need for web. So a lot of theories we have to discuss and a lot of practical things we have to discuss. So carefully listen what I am telling you, okay? So we have mentioned about the client side, and I have mentioned about the server side, and I have mentioned about the web server. Web server, in the web server they are having hardware and software. Because of the software, this is becoming a web server. But in a web server you can do multi-processing. Okay, why? Many requests are there. Many requests are there. As we discussed, a web server can contain one website or more than that. Some web servers are there, many websites are installed. Okay, so when we consider about the website, there's a database in the web server. Web server එකට connect වෙච්ච database එකක් වෙනවා. So that database we are going to discuss about the MySQL, okay, in our syllabus. Okay, finish Buddha. If you have finished, put on the chat area. Chatting area ke daan. This is okay. This is okay. Right. Okay. Okay. Hola. Okay. Right. Right. We'll move to the first part. So here, the first question. Write down this first question. The school principal asked you to design a website for the school. He wants to include introduction about the school, school academic plan, events and their photos, lesson videos and event videos, advertisements and news. As an ICT student, what are the main considerations to design the website එක design කරද්දී what kind of main considerations are there? Okay, මෙන්න මේවා තමයි අපි මූලිකව කරන්න ඕනේ. හරි. So you are having this, right? This is the main question you are going to do. The school principal asked you to design a website for the school. He wants to include introduction about the school, school academic plan, events and their photos, lesson videos and events, event videos, advertisements and news. As ICT student, what are the main consideration when designing a web page? So the web page එකක් design කරද්දී මොනවාද ඔයගලන් පළමුවෙන්ම හිතන්න තියෙන්නේ කියන එක තමයි මේ අහන්නේ. Right. Do it. Write down that question. ඔළුවේ තියෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? ඒ දේවල් ටික චුට්ටක් බලන්න. Right? The school principal asks you to design a website for the school. He wants to include introduction about the school, school academic plan, events and their photos, lesson videos and event photos, advertisements and news. As an ICT student, what are the main considerations to design the website? Now the main website එක design කරද්දී you have to consider. මොනවාද considerations? මොකටද මේක පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ? Right. ඔයගොල්ලන්ට එන ප්‍රශ්න ටික මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ ලියන්න ඊට පස්සේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට වෙබ්සයිට් එක හදන්න යද්දී එන ප්‍රශ්න ටික පොඩ්ඩක් ලියන්න බලන්න. I'll give some time. Now 3:30. I'll give 5-6 minutes. Do it fast. වැඩි වෙලාවක් ගන්න බෑ. Write down the question and write whatever the things that you have, like what kind of things that is coming to your mind. Neither different people have different ideas because of the experience. Some students are working for their like media unit, so because of that they are having some different kind of experience with the websites. Okay, some student they are having some other experience. As ICT students, you are having some other idea, right? As O level ICT student, you are having another idea. Okay, it's okay. You just put it to some order. මොන වගේ දේවල්ද මේ කරන්න ඕනේ, මොන වගේ දේවල්ද මෙයා අහන්නේ, ඊට පස්සේ මේ ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුවට එන ප්‍රශ්න මොනවාද? The school principal asks you to design a website for the school. එතකොට ඔයාගෙන් ඇවිල්ලා කෙලිම principal කියනවා මෙහෙමයි ඔයා ICT කරන දරුවෙක් නේ, ඔයාගෙන අපි ගොඩක් අහන්න හම්බෙලා තියෙනවා පුතේ මට ඉස්කෝලේට වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදලා දෙන්න. He wants to include introduction about the school. මොනවද මේ? School academic plan, event. එතකොට මෙයා එයාගේ ඉස්සර වගේක් කියාගෙන යනවා. Okay, as ICT student, what are the main consideration to design a website? ඔයා වෙබ්සයිට් එක හදන්න දැන් බාර ගන්නයි යන්නේ. එහෙනම් වෙබ්සයිට් එක හදන්න බාරගද්දී මේ principal ගෙන් ඔයා මොනවද අහන්නේ? What kind of questions that you are going to ask? What kind of question that you are going to ask? Think. කාට හරි කෙනෙක්ට මයික් එක ඔන් කරලා කියන්න පුළුවන් නම් කියන්න මොනවාද මේ consideration mainly කියලා? මොන වගේ considerations ද තියෙන්නේ? What kind of things that you have to discuss? What kind of things that you have to discuss? කාට හරි මයික් එක ඔන් කරලා කියන්න පුළුවන් නම් කියන්න බලන්න පුතා. How do that? Anything that you want to tell? What are the main consideration? මොනවාද main consider කරන්න වෙන්නේ? අපි මේක හදද්දී මොනවාද main consider කරන්න වෙන්නේ? කල්පනා කරන්න. කවුරු හරි කෙනෙක් ක්ලික් කළා කියන්නේ මොනවද අවශ්‍ය වෙන්නේ කියලා? නැත්නම් මම එක එක්කෙනා point out කරන්නද? මෙන්න මෙයා mic එක on කරලා කියන්නේ කියලා. එහෙම හොඳයි නේ. කාට හරි point out කරලා කිව්වනම් හරිය නේද? Okay, what are the main considerations to the දැන් ඔයගොල්ලන්ට මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක හදන්න කියපුවාම මොනවා ගැනද කල්පනා කරන්න වෙන්නේ? ප්‍රින්සිපල් ගෙන් මොනවාද අහන්න වෙන? Language. You have to consider about the language. Why now you are going to design a web page for your school, right? Now if you are going to think about the language, so what will happen? Whether it's Sinhala, Tamil and English, so that means your school is multi-language school. Many people are there, they are using different language. Okay, something like that. So that means you have to think about your user. Like what kind of people going to access this web page? මේ web page එක කවුද access කරන්න යන්නේ? මේ web page එක කවුද access කරන්න යන්නේ? හිතන්නකෝ ගමේ ඉස්කෝලයක් තියෙනවා. ඒ ගමේ ඉස්කෝලේට වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදන්න උනොත් එහෙනම් මොනවාද මේ වෙන්නේ යන්නේ? අපි සිටි එකේ තියෙන ස්කූල් එකක් ගත්තොත් එහෙම මේක ඉන්ටර්නැෂනල් ස්කූල් එකක් නම් කොහොමද වෙන්න ඕනේ? So everything we have to consider, when you consider about an international school, do you want to like give the Sinhala language? No need. Okay, because they are doing their syllabus and everything, and they are interacting with the people with foreign languages. Okay, right? So mainly English. So when you are doing this website, when you are taking this website, you are telling to the principal, okay, now I am going to do this website. Right? Mama මේ website එක කරන්න බාර ගන්නවා sir. Now what is my target group? මං කාටද මේ website එක හදන්නේ? අපේ ඉස්කෝලේ දරුවන්ටද? එහෙම නැත්නම් මේ website එක sir මේ පිට ලංකාවෙන් පිට කට්ටියත් access කරනවද? Now you are asking many questions. You are interviewing that person. You have to identify the purpose. Website එක හදන එකේ purpose එක අඳුර ගන්න ඕනේ. And the target group කාටද මේක mainly අපි focus කරන්නේ කාටද? And what kind of plan, what kind of structure that you are going to put on. ඔයා මොන වගේ structure එකක්ද මේක හදන්න යන්නේ? දැන් ඒගොල්ලන් කියලා තියෙනව නේද? ඒගොල්ලන් කියලා තියෙනවා විස්තර වගේක්. introduction එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. school academic plan එකක් දෙන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් events ටික දෙන්න ඕනේ. lesson videos and event videos යන්න ඕනේ. හරිද? Right? Advertisements යන්න ඕනේ. news යන්න ඕනේ. මේ වගේ විස්තර ගොඩක් කියලා තියෙනවා. So mainly when you are designing the website, you have to identify the purpose of this website. School website එක නම් මොකක්ද වෙන්න ඕනේ? target crowd එක කවුද? මේක පාවිච්චි කරන users ලගේ knowledge එක මොකක්ද? හරිද? ඔය දේවල් ටික. බැරි වෙලාවත් මේක හදන්න ඕනේ website එකක් මොන හරි e-commerce වලට නම් e-commerce වලට හදද්දි මොකද්ද consider කරන්න වෙන්නේ? මොන වගේ items දාන්නේ? එතකොට මේ e-commerce site එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම එක එක ජාතියේ කට්ටිය access කරන්න පුළුවන්. සිංහල, දෙමළ, English. අන්න ඒකට mainly we have to focus on the language. එතකොට mainly එතකොට website එකක් කරන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා අපි කල්පනා කරන්න ඕන දේවල් ටිකක් තියෙනවා. So මොනවාද කල්පනා කරන්න ඕන දේවල්? What are the main factors to focus when designing the website? Purpose, the users and maintenance නේද? මේන්ටෙනන්ස් කොහොමද මේක මේන්ටේන් කරන්න යන්නේ? කවුද මේක මේන්ටේන් කරන්න යන්නේ? කොච්චර කාලයකට සැරයක් මේක මේන්ටේන් වෙනවද? දැන් ඉස්කෝලයක් ගත්තොත් එහෙම ඉස්කෝලේ කොහොමද මේක මේන්ටේන් වෙන්නේ? How regularly this website has to update? Who is going to update these ones? The media unit? Oh, we are having special unit for that. We are having ICT teachers group to handle this website. How they are going to maintain this one? Even each and every event. Like we have to target on each and every event. So everything we have to discuss with the principal and the principal hierarchy නේද? hierarchy එකේ ඉන්නේ කවුද? vice principal ඒ කට්ටියත් එක්ක ඔක්කොමලත් එක්ක ඉන්නවනේ. ඒ කට්ටියත් එක්ක ඩිස්කස් කරලා අපි කොහොමද මේ දේවල් කරන්න කියන එක ඉගෙන ගන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට දැන් හරිය නේද මම කියපු දේවල්? ඒතකොට ඉස්කෝලේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක හදන්න යනවා නම් ඉස්සෙල්ලා මේක plan කරගන්න ඕනේ. ඒ කියන්නේ අපි අහගන්න ඕනේ මොකද්ද මේකේ purpose එක. මේකේ කවුද usersලා? මේක කොහොමද maintain කරන්න වෙන්නේ? මේක regular maintain එකක් වෙන එකක්ද? මේකේ purpose එක මොකක්ද? online education the main purpose එක, online video conferencing ද ඔය වගේ දේවල් ටිකක් තියෙනවා. මේ ළඟදී අපිට වෙච්ච දෙයක් තමයි පුතා they are going to introduce a website to do the online education. So these people came up with some solution. They came up with some website. Okay, through the website all the students can log into the system and they can we can perform some like video conferencing. අපිට උගන්වන්න පුළුවන් එක සැරේ all the sections we can take, the whole school we can take and do the assembly, something like that. But what we have done as ICT teachers, we are in a group, so we have tested that website with some selected group. අපි selected group එකක් එක්කලා මේ website එක check කරලා බැලුවා. දැනට අපි Google Meet, Zoom, WhatsApp එක හරහා එක එක දේවල් කරලා ළමයිට කොහොම හරි උගන්වගෙන යනවා. එතකොට අපි බැලුවා මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක අපි සල්ලි දීලා ගත්තොත් ඒගොල්ලන් කිව්වේ per student එක ළමයිට අපිට රුපියල් 150ක් දෙන්න. එතකොට now when you think about from grade 6 to A levels we are having 1500. So 150 150 වැඩි කිරීම 1500. right? එතකොට එක මාසයකට උච්චර ප්‍රමාණයක් අපි ගෙවන්න ඕනේ. ඒ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ගන්නවට. එතකොට මේ our main requirement is to do a dynamic web page. Dynamic web page. Oh no, අපෝ අලුතෙන් එකක් ආවා. When a student enter his username and the password, he is logging into his space. Right? එයාගේ space එකට log වෙනවා. Then he can like upload all the answer script. He can download the materials that the teacher has given. Then we can, as teachers, we can mark and we can put the grade into that dynamic web page. Right? Dynamic web page. Every time it is changing. So when you are developing the web page, you have to mainly focus on the purpose. ඇයි මේක අපිට මේවා වෙන්නේ? එතකොට අපි දැන් මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ගන්න ගිහිල්ලා දැන් මේ කියපු වෙබ්සයිට් එක මම නම කියන්න හොඳ නැති හින්දා කියන්නේ. එතකොට මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක අපේ රික්වයර්මන්ට් වලට ගන්න ගිහිල්ලා දැන් අපිට කිව්වනේ සෙක්ෂන් එකම දාලා ක්ලාස් එකක් කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. අපි ළමයි ටිකට කිව්වා log වෙන්න මෙන්න මේ වෙලාවට අපි assembly එකක් කරමු. එතකොට ළමයි ටික log වෙච්ච ගමන් මේක drop. bandwidth එක අඩුයි. එක සැරේ මෙච්චර ළමයි ගොඩකට ඒකට log වෙන්න බෑ. 100කට log වෙන්න බෑ. එතකොට 100ක් කියලා කියන්නේ අපේ section එකට log වෙන්නම බෑ. ස්ක්‍රීන් එක ෂෙයා කරන්න බෑ. data කැඩෙනවා. සද්දය ඇහෙන්නේ හරියට. එකෝ එක එනවා. එතකොට මට මාර ප්‍රශ්නයක්. එතකොට අපි මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ගත්තොත් එහෙම මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක හරහා the whole school is represented නේද? This website is representing the whole school. අපේ මුළු ඉස්කෝලේම represent කරන මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක. එළියේ ඉන්න කට්ටියට පේන්න තියෙන්නේ මේක. එතකොට ඉස්කෝලේ සම්පූර්ණ performance අරම මේ ඔක්කොම බහින මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එකේ හින්දා. හරිද? එතකොට මොකක්ද වෙන්නේ? Mainly we have to think about the focus, we have to think about the user, we have to think about the maintenance. What I have mentioned. 100 students are logging into the system at the same time. Whether we can maintain what is happening. Regularly we have to change the stuff. Can we do that? How we are going to do? එතකොට මෙන්න මේ දේවල් ගැන කතා වෙන්න වෙනවා. එතකොට දැන් මම කතා කරපු දේවල් චුට්ටක් බලන්න. එතකොට මේ contents ටිකත් එක්කලා ගද්දී අපිට තියෙනවා මොනවද? web name some web applications. එතකොට මේ වගේ education එකට අපිට පාවිච්චි කරුවා. education එකට පාවිච්චි කරුවා වගේම තව මොන වගේ තැන්වලද අපිට පාවිච්චි කරන්න පුළුවන්? මොන වගේ website දෙන්නේ? web applications මොනවද? information communication. information pass වෙන websites තියෙනවා. මාත් එක්ක ඔයගොල්ලෝනුත් කියවන්න නැත්නම් මේ theory එක යද්දී නිදිමතයි. okay information communication. එතකොට information transfer කරන්න. එතකොට අපේ වෙබ්සයිට් ගත්තොත් එහෙම ඔයගලන් දැක්ක මම පටන් ගත්ත ගමන් ගියේ gov.lk ලංකාව represent කරන වෙබ්සයිට් එක. එතකොට foreigner කෙනෙක් ලංකාවට එනවනම් මෙන්න මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක හරහා තමයි එන්නේ. එතකොට මේකේ තියෙනවා information තමයි transfer කරන්නේ. okay they are transferring information. There are websites designed to communicate various information such as education and health for the user. අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා. education එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්, health එක වෙන්න පුළුවන්. එහෙම නැත්නම් country එක ගැන වෙන්න පුළුවන්, school එක ගැන වෙන්න පුළුවන්. information එහාට මෙහාට කරනවා. එතකොට අපි information web එකේ අපේ information එහාට මෙහාට කරනවා නම් if you are going to transfer details information over the internet, we have to use some protocols. HTTP hypertext transfer protocol. These protocols we have to use. Protocol. මේ වගේ තව එනවා TCP/IP, right? SMTP, right? FTP කියලා ඔය වගේ protocols එනවා. Later we will discuss why we require the protocol. අපි මේ කරන වැඩේ හරියට පිළිවෙලට කරගන්න. According to some rules and regulations. When you are going on the road, how you have to go. When you are driving a vehicle, how you have to drive. When the color light is there, how you have to obey the rules. Right? Like that in the internet also, when you are transferring information, you have to use HTTP protocol, hypertext transfer protocol. Okay? So we'll discuss about that. Right, now in this one. So information, to transfer information we are using HTTP, and some websites are there. They are transferring information. That kind of website we are calling as the information communication websites. Then we are using for e-commerce, buying and selling. Okay, part of the e-business. E-business එකේ part එකක් තමයි මේ e-commerce කියලා කියන්නේ. Right? In e-commerce, what will happen? This include websites which sell goods and services through the internet. Which sell goods and services. Takala ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුවට එනවා. Fair in Lego, Amazon, eBay වගේ websites, e-commerce websites. So they are selling goods and services. Goods and services කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද? Goods නේද? mobile phone එකක්, ඔරලෝසුවක්, අරමේවා through the internet you can take. Or services, education service, health service, නේද? Now think you are going to channel a doctor through the internet. You can do this one now, right? අනාවලක ඉන්න hospital එකේ ඉන්න doctor කෙනෙක්ව channel කරන්න ඕන, you can do. Okay, right? And again, if you want the education service, you can log into some websites and you can register for these courses, and through the internet you can learn, you can take the education service. Okay, so e-commerce sites are there, right? Then entertainment, many game sites are there for entertainment, YouTube, the Netflix, so like that many entertainment websites are there. So these are the applications of web application. Now think, in all over the world now we are going for the web based systems, right? Information, e-commerce, entertainment, then advertising, right? 90% of the advertising now they have focused on these websites. Think about the Facebook, right? 6 million in Sri Lanka, 6 million people they are having their Facebook accounts. 27.5 mobile phones are there. 27.5 in Sri Lanka we are having 20 million people, but 27.5 mobile phones are there. So that means what we have to target when we are doing the advertisements and other things. What we have to target, we have to target on these people, these mobile phones. Okay, so when you are stepping into the world, ඕගොල්ලන් step up කරන world එකේ ඔක්කොම මිනිස්සු අනිවාර්යයෙන් laptop එකක්, tab එකක්, mobile phone එකක් තියෙන කට්ටිය. Okay, now when we are doing when we are going to purchase that website, I have done a research to find out how many students are doing online classes with laptops, with mobile phones, with tabs and other things. So when I have done the research, more than 70% students they have done this online education through the mobile phones. So most of the features they are not getting. Good features in a mobile phone because when you are developing the website, you have to develop a site for the mobile phone also. So we have to think about that. So that is the market. More than 150,000. හරියමං විදියට PHP language එකත් එක්ක MySQL දන්නවනම් තමන්ට වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හරියට ක්‍රියේට් කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් ඒක මේන්ටේන් කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් හොඳ සැලරි එකකට ජොබ් එකකට ගිය හැකි. Okay, right, but you need the experience. Okay, so you have to design the web pages. Then advertisement, many templates are there. Think about education, right? In our school in Marishala we are using something called Moodle, free of charge. We can take that. And Zoom application, we can combine that Zoom with the Moodle. Then we can develop a good solution, free of charge. Okay, good solution. Then the data rate, the data වලට යන ප්‍රමාණය ඔක්කොම අඩු වෙනවා නේද? Zoom එකට ගණන් අඩු කරලානේ තියෙන SLT එක. ඒ හින්දා many people can log into the system. If we want more than 100, yes, we can go for that. So we can develop a good system if we are having the knowledge, if we are having the time. If you can focus only about that website, then you can do lot of things. Okay, later we'll discuss about that. Advertising, then many news websites are there. You are getting SMSs and other things, so you all know about the news, right? Social media, you are having good idea about the social media. Many websites are there, right? කොහොමද website ගැන මොනවද හිතන්නේ? මම ඊළඟ දවසේ පොඩ්ඩක් ඔයගලන්ට දෙන්නම් වැඩක්. පොඩ්ඩක් රිසර්ච් කරන්න Facebook site එකක. හැම තප්පර 5කට සැරයක්ම කොච්චර Facebook accounts create වෙනවද කියලා. ලෝකෙ කොච්චර Facebook accounts තියෙනවද කියලා. කොච්චර capacity එකක් තියෙනවද කියලා. පොඩ්ඩක් search කරලා බලන්න. Right, I am giving a question today to do a research on Facebook, right? So these websites provide facilities to develop social networking among various groups depending on their educational background, occupation, taste and other factors. So the political environment අරවා මේව ඔක්කොම තියෙනවා නේද? ඒකට social media එකේ මිනිස්සු එකතු වෙනවා මොකක්ද එක්කලාද? education background එකත් එක්කලා, occupation එකත් එක්කලා, taste එක රසාස්වාදත් එක්කලා, or other factors. You have heard something like ඌරු මස් සංසදය නේද? bicycle පදින්නන්ගේ සංසදය නේද? Like that many groups are there according to their knowledge, according to their education level, according to their taste. They have developed some groups. Okay, social media. Then search engines, you have seen Google, Yahoo, MSN, Bing, right? Like that many search engines are there. With the help of search engine, what you can do, you can give a keyword then you can find the details about that. Then the personal websites, right? What kind of personal websites are there? These are oftenly used by popular persons such as writers and politicians, singers, actors to give their information to the general public. And again, we are also doing blogs, that is kind of personal diary. Okay, many things are there. So earlier I have showed you a web portal. Web portal means many services you can take from one website. Okay, we have used that government.lk. So in that many different services are available. Godak services available. Searching facility, many banking facility, email facility, cloud computing, video conferencing, site map, then the Google map. Okay, so Sri Lankan map, everything is available. Many facilities are available. So web portal means a website that give many facilities to the client ගොඩක් facilities දෙන එක තැනක් තමයි web portal එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. So we have seen our Sri Lankan web portal which is providing many facilities to the foreigners as well as Sri Lankan people. හරිද? එතකොට මේ වගේ ගොඩක් දේවල් තියෙනවා. Okay, right. එතකොට දැන් මේක ගැන යම්කිසි අවබෝධයක් ඇති. Okay, so mainly මොනවාද මම මෙතනදී මම පොඩ්ඩක් ගන්න HTTP කියන එක ගත්තා. This is mainly we have used for what purpose? Information නේද? Information and communication. කියන process එක තමයි මේ HTTP ගත්තේ. ඊට පස්සේ මේකෙම තියෙනවා HTTPS. ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැකලා තියෙනවා මේ HTTPS කියන එක. කාට හරි කියන්න පුළුවන්ද HTTPS කියලා කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියලා? කවුරු හරි කියන්න? Hypertext transfer protocol security. Right? This is mainly using to transfer sensitive data. Okay, what kind of sensitive data? What are the sensitive data? Then a username, password, bank details, and etc. හරිද? ඔන්න ඔය වගේ දේවල් තියෙනවා. එතකොට බලන්න HTTP කියන එක පාවිච්චි වෙලා තියෙනවා. ඔයගොල්ලෝ මෙච්චර දවස් පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙනවා HTTP එක. Hypertext Transfer Protocol කියන එක. Hypertext Transfer Protocol මොකටද පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ? It is a kind of protocol. එක protocol එකක්. මේ protocol එක පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ මොකද? Information and communication. Information and communication flow කරන්න තමයි එහාට මෙහාට transfer කරන්න තමයි මේ HTTP එක පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්නේ. ඒතකොට HTTPS Hypertext Transfer Protocol Security. Hypertext Transfer Protocol Security. For what purpose? To transfer sensitive data. Sensitive data පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම් මෙන්න මේ protocol එකට යන්න ඕනේ. මෙන්න මේ නීති ටිකට යන්න ඕනේ. email එකක් දානවා නම් SMTP Simple Mail Transfer Protocol. file එකක් download කරනවා නම් upload කරනවා නම් FTP File Transfer Protocol. මේ වගේ අපිට protocols පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙනවා. මේ වචන හුරු වෙන්න. Very good පුතා. Secure. Right. Then we have to discuss about HTML. Right? What is the purpose of HTML? What is HTML? Hypertext Markup Language. Why we are using hypertext markup language? So tell me, what is the use of hypertext markup language? මොකටද hypertext markup language එක පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ? මොකටද hypertext markup language එක පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ? To design web pages නේද? Hypertext markup language we are using for what purpose? To design the web pages. එතකොට web pages පාවිච්චි කරන්න hypertext markup language එක පාවිච්චි කරනවා. Right? Then we have discussed about what web site. What is website? Collection of related web pages. නේද? web pages කිහිපයක එකතුව website එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ. website එකක් කියලා කියන්නේ collection of related web pages. web pages කිහිපයක එකතුව. අනිත් එක පුතා දැන් මට කියන්න මේ website එකක් තිබුණම මේ website එක අඳුරගන්නේ කොහොමද? website එක අපි කොහොමද internet එකේ අඳුරගන්නේ? මොකක් පාවිච්චි කරලාද? What we have to use to identify the website? website එක අඳුරගන්න අපිට මොනවද පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙන්නේ? Just tell me. මේ website එක අඳුරගන්න මොකද පාවිච්චි කරන්න වෙන්නේ? දැන් බලන්න ඔයගලගේ knowledge එක වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් කොහොමද ඔයගලන් අඳුරගන්නේ? වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් කොහොමද ඔයගලන් බලාගන්නේ? Then we have mentioned about the web server. What is the purpose of web server? It will store web site or sites, right? Web server, it will store web site නේද? or websites, right? මට තාම කිව්වේ නෑ website එකක් කොහොමද අඳුරගන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ. We are having web browser, right? Why? To view the web pages view කරන්න තියෙනවා web browser එක. හරිද? web pages view කරන්න තියෙනවා web browser එක. website එකක් ගැන තාම කිව්වේ නෑ. website එක අපි කොහොමද අඳුරගන්නේ ඉන්ටර්නෙට් එකේ? how you can find out the website? මට කියන්න බලන්න. with the IP address. Good. With the help of the IP address. With the help of the put here 6 IP address. Can everyone tell what is IP address? IP address something like this, like 67.5.37. Okay, we'll check something like this. We'll go to Google, www.google.com. IP address of Facebook. Right, they have given an IP address. Right, so below are some of the most common active IP addresses for Facebook. IP addresses for එතකොට එක Facebook එකට. Okay, we'll see. Then they have given 69.63.176.13.69.63. මේ මොකක්ද මේ? Later you all can see these things, right? මේ මොකක්ද මේ කියන්නේ කියන එක ගැන අපිට ගන්න පුළුවන් කමක් තියෙනවා. අපි ඉගෙන ගමු පස්සේ. IPv6 කියලා තියෙනවා, IPv4 කියලා තියෙනවා. Right? In our syllabus we are going to learn about IPv4. බලමු බලන්න මොකක්ද මේගොල්ලන් කියන්නේ කියලා. Right. So they have given block Facebook access. එතකොට range එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා 66.220.144.0. මේ තියෙන්නේ IPv4 එකක් නේද? IPv4 එකක්. මේ තියෙන්නේ IP address එකක්. මේ IP addresses අපි කොහොමද මතක තියාගන්නේ? මේ range එකක් දීලා තියෙනවා. එක range දීලා තියෙනවා. Facebook එකට එක IP addresses තියෙන කියලා තියෙනවා. Facebook එකට එක IP addresses තියෙන්න පුළුවන් කියලා තියෙනවා. මේ බලන්න දීලා තියෙන reach Facebook by IP address. මේ reach කරන්න කියලා තියෙනවා. අපි බලමු බලන්න මෙන්න මේක අරගෙන මේ IP address එක අරගෙන මොනවා open වෙයිද දන්නේ බලමු. I'll paste this one and I'll press enter. We'll see what is happening here. Refresh. It's not loading. It's loading නේ. අපි ඔක ඔහම load වෙන දීලා මොකද load වෙන the site can't. Okay. site එක පෙන්වන්නේ නැහැ කියලා කියනවා. Okay. right. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ දැක්කනේ මෙතන මේ එක addresses තියෙනවා. මේ Facebook එකට තියෙන IP addresses නේද? Facebook එකටම තියෙන IP addresses. අපි back කරමු. back කරලා මෙන්න මේක ගමු. මොකක්ද මේක? So they are connecting with something else. Okay. Facebook IP address. Okay. Take this one. මෙච්චර වෙලා යන්න නම් ඕනේ. We'll take IPv4 for this one. So they have given something like this now. So we'll take this one, copy, paste. Okay, they are showing this one IP addresses. This the organization actually rates the IP. Okay, so they have given something like this. Okay, I have searched with that. Normally, when we have given the IP address, it has to display the website. Okay, it has to display the website. But how we can find out now? See how many problems I have faced with this one. But simply, if I given here www.google.com and press enter, what will happen? Very easily it will load. If you have given www.facebook.com, it will load. Okay, right? So if you have given www.yahoo.com, it will load. Okay, so it is easy to understand, easy to remember this one. It is easy to remember this name. Okay, so more than IP address, we are using something called what? Something called what? Something called what? Something called URL. Anyone knows about this URL? What is URL stands for? Uniform Resource Locator. Okay. So with the IP address, it will represent the name. Easily we can remember with the URL. හරිද? ගොඩක් මිනිස්සුන්ට මේ IP address එක මතක තියාගන්න බැරි හින්දා ගොඩක් කට්ටියට මේ numbers වලින් යන්න බැරි හින්දා මේ numbers මතක තියාගත්තම බලන්න Facebook එකට site කීයක IP addresses දීලා තිබුණාද? IP addresses 5ක් 6ක් දීලා තිබුණා. මොකද මේ වෙන්නේ? එකම website එකට කොහොමද මේ 4 5ක් තියෙන්නේ? හිතලා බලන්න මොකක්ද මේ වෙන්නේ කියන එක. Now think, we have discussed about what? We have discussed about the HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, that is to transfer data. Then HTTPS, to transfer sensitive data. HTML, hypertext markup language. Then we have discussed about HTML, hypertext markup language. Then we have discussed about the website. To develop the website, we need the HTML. But to identify the website, we need URL, Uniform Resource Locator. Okay, these websites are installed in the web server. හරි නේද? මේවා ටික නේද mainly අපි කතා කරුවේ. File, I'll check save as. I'll put this thing into D drive. Note set with 1310. So here info web save. Okay, I'll check a new one. So what are the main things that we have discussed? We have discussed about the HTTP, this is the protocol. Then HTML, this is the language that we are using to represent the websites. Third one, web browser. Then we have discussed about the website. Then we discuss about the URL. Then web server. හරිද? මෙන්න මේවා ගැන කතා කරුවේ. දැන් මේවා ටික මතක් වෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. තමන්ට මේ කතාව වගේ මතක තියාගන්නයි තියෙන්නේ. කතාව වගේ මතක තියාගන්න තියෙන්නේ. We have discussed about the HTTP, hypertext transfer protocol, then HTML, hypertext markup language, then the web browser, website, URL and web server. එතකොට මම ප්‍රශ්න අහද්දී උත්තර දුන්නේ කීප දෙනයි. හරිද? උත්තර දුන්නේ කීප දෙනයි. ඒ හින්දා ඔයගොල්ලෝ මේක හරියට flow එකට දාගන්න. Okay? So when I'm explaining, I have mentioned there's a computer called client. Okay, client every time request. Okay, through the what? Through the internet. What they are requesting. Here we are having a main computer, hardware and web server. We are having web servers. Web servers are connecting with databases. Okay, in our syllabus we are going to discuss about the MySQL. Then when a request comes, what will happen? This request, they are responding, right? Response, the people can respond and everything they can do with the web browser. Okay, web browser, it is also a software, right? Through that software you can see the websites. Neither in web server we have websites, right? In our computer we can't put the website in our computer. So because of that we are installing the websites in the web servers. After it has put into the web servers, these websites can be accessed by many people using their URL. නේද? ඒගොල්ලන් කොහේ ඉඳලා මොන විදියකින් හරි ඉන්ටර්නෙට් කනෙක්ෂන් එක තියෙනවා නම් මෙයා URL එක ටයිප් කරුවා නම් ඒ URL එක හරහා මේක ගන්න පුළුවන්. හරිද? මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ඇක්සස් කරන්න පුළුවන්. එතකොට මම කිව්වා වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් create කරද්දී you have to mainly think about the purpose. What is the purpose of this website? What is the purpose of this website? It is information and communication. Is it downloading, FTP, file downloading? Is it for entertainment? Is it for e-commerce? Is it for e-business? Is it for advertising? So everything you have to think about, purpose. Then second one, user. Who is going to use this one? How many people are going to use at a given time? That means maintenance. You have to think about the maintenance. Right? හිතන්න ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ O level results එද්දී කී දෙනෙක් log වුණාද මේ web server එකට ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ විස්තර ගන්න nie.lk donets.lk. Right? Then what will happen? It will take some time. Many people are trying, many students are trying at the same time to log into this web server. Maintenance problem. It will take some time. So what will happen? Because of that, you are not waiting 5 minutes time to take your result. Think how many times, how many minutes you can stay online to get some information. You are typing in Google roses ගැන හොයන්න යන්නේ. How long you will be on the web page till the result giving. Result එක එනකලින් කොච්චර minutes ගානක් you can wait. හිතන්නකෝ Facebook එක ගහලා 5 minutes යනවා කියලා ඒක load වෙන්න. You are not going to use Facebook. Even one minute you can't wait. After you type your username and the password and login, then you have all the things must be there for you all. Right? Then you are not going to use. If it is taking a lot of time, if it is taking a lot of data, then you are not going to use. One of my students, they log into the system and say, okay sir, you are using Google Meet. This is the thing, sir. If you are using Google Meet, it is like it will take some data and it will be costly. So because of that, I can't do. If you are doing Zoom, just let me know. Then I will log into the system. So think, what is our target crowd? How the people are thinking? Think about the mindset. So everything we have to consider when we are doing, when we are preparing, when we are creating, when we are designing a website. හැම එකක් ගැනම හිතන්න වෙනවා. Right? So think about this one. So we have discussed about HTTP, HTML, web browser, website, URL and web server. What is the purpose of having URL? දැන් මම ඉස්සෙල්ලා අහුවාගේ what is the purpose of having URL? URL එක මොකටද පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ පුතා? දැන් හිතන්න මම කියන දේවල් හොඳට අහගෙන නැත්නම් මම මේ තනියම කියවන කඩාගෙන හරිද? Think about this. What is the purpose of having URL? To identify the website uniquely. මේ website එක uniquely identify කරන්න. If you have going to the web browser and type in www.gov.lk, so we are going to that specific website. www.facebook.com, we are going to the specific website. For each and every URL, they are having a IP address. With that, you are moving to a specific website. So that means if you are going to take a website, now think, after you are learning this HTML, you want to create a website for your father's business. ඔයාගේ තාත්තගේ business එකට you are going to design a website. When you are taking the website, there must be a URL. You have to take this one. You have to pay and you have to purchase this. ICANN. Later we will discuss what is ICANN. Okay. Right? So when you are developing a website, you have to know about the HTTP, what you are going to use in your website, HTML to design this website, markup language. With the help of this markup language only you can design a web page with hypermedia. අන්න වචනයක් ආවා hypermedia. Hypermedia. උන් අලුතෙන් එකක් ආවා. Hypermedia. What is hypermedia? All the text, all the images, videos, audios, animations, all the other resources in the website. Hyperlinks, all together we are calling as the hypermedia. Hypermedia. Think about this one. Hypermedia. Text, images, videos, audios, right? Animations, hyperlinks, together we are calling as hypermedia. When you consider about a web page, in a web page, these all the components can be included. එක වෙබ් පේජ් එකක මේ දේවල් ටික ඔක්කොම දාන්න පුළුවන්. අපි දැක්ක TRC එක ඇතුළට අපි ගියා. වෙබ්සයිට් එකේ links ටික කොහොමද colors පාවිච්චි කරලා තිබුණේ, background එකේ මොනවද තිබුණේ. We have seen the web page. එතකොට වෙබ් පේජ් එකක් ගත්තොත් මෙන්න මේ hypermedia තියෙනවා පුතා. දැන් ඔන්න ස්ටෝරි එක දැන් පැහැදිලි. HTTP එක මොකටද තියෙන්නේ? HTML එක මොකටද තියෙන්නේ? වෙබ් බ්‍රවුසර් එක මොකටද තියෙන්නේ? වෙබ් බ්‍රවුසර් එක තියෙන්නේ අපේ රික්වෙස්ට් ටික මේ වෙබ් බ්‍රවුසර් එක පාවිච්චි කරලා අපිට පුළුවන් මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එකක තියෙන ඉන්ෆර්මේෂන් අපේ කම්පියුටරේ ක්ලයන්ට් කම්පියුටර් එකේ බලා ගන්න. It is a software specially designed to view the web pages on the internet. Internet එකේ තියෙන www world wide web කියන එකේ තියෙන information you can retrieve from the web browser. Web browser එක පාවිච්චි කරලා ඔයාලට ගන්න පුළුවන්කමක් තියෙනවා. Okay, now you know what is website. All your information you are putting it to a website. Inside the website many web pages are there. So these all the website you are putting it to the web server. Then all the other people can view these details. But to view these things, website must have a URL. Uniform resource locator එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ. Uniform resource locator එකක් තියෙන්න ඕනේ website එකට. එතකොට මේක හැදුවාට පස්සේ මේකට නමක් දුන්නායින් පස්සේ මේක දාලා තියෙන්නේ කොහෙද? වෙබ් සර්වර් එක ඇතුලේ. එතකොට මේ දේවල් ටික ඔක්කොම දැන් ඔලුවට ඇවිල්ලා ඉවරයි. එතකොට දැන් මේ concept එක කවුද මේක concept එක මේවා කරුවේ? මේ HTML කියන language එක හදලා hypermedia ගැන විස්තරයක් දීලා මේ hypermedia over the internet world wide web එක හරහා මේ web technology නේද? ඒ කියන්නේ web technology එක හරහා මේවා එහාට මෙහාට දාන්න පුළුවන් කිව්වේ කවුද? නම කවුද මෙයාගේ නම? වෙබ් සර්වර් කියන concept එක දෙනවා, URL එක ගැන විස්තර දෙනවා, HTML කියන language එක ගැන විස්තර දෙනවා. හරිද? mainly මේ web technology එක introduce කරනවා එක්කෙනෙක්. මේ HTML කියන language එක මේක පාවිච්චි කරද්දී HTTP කියන protocol එක ගැන ඊට පස්සේ මේ URL එක ගැන එක නේද? එතකොට අපි වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් ගැන කතා වෙනවා. ඒ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් කරන්න එනවා ගැන කතා වෙනවා. මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක ට්‍රාන්ස්ෆර් කරන්න නම් එයාට වෙනම යුනික් ඇඩ්‍රස් එකක් තියෙන්න ඕන කියලා තියෙනවා. එතකොට මේ වෙබ් ටෙක්නොලොජි එක ගැන මේන්ලි ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරුවා එක්කෙනෙක් කවුද? වෙබ් ටෙක්නොලොජි එකේ father of web technology කවුද? Who is father of web technology? Tim Berners-Lee. Tim Berners-Lee කෙනෙක් කෙනා තමයි මේක ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරලා දෙන්නේ. Because of that this Tim Berners-Lee can be known as father of the web technology. Web technology එකේ father of the web technology Tim Berners-Lee. හරිද? මතක තියාගන්න. Charles Babbage අපේ father of the computer වගේ මේ web technology එක ඉන්ට්‍රොඩියුස් කරුවේ මේ HTML HTTP URL websites ගැන විස්තරයක් දුන්නේ මේ Tim Berners-Lee කෙනෙක් කෙනා තමයි ඉස්සෙල්ලාම දුන්නේ. Through the www we can transfer information and we can use HTML to design these web pages, HTTP to transfer data and URL to identify each website uniquely. This concept has given by Tim Berners-Lee. So that he is the father of the web technology. එතකොට මේ වෙන කලින් මම කියපු දේවල් තේරුණාද? Right? Can you understand? මෙච්චර වෙලා කියපු දේවල් ස්ටෝරි එක තේරුණාද? කටිය නිදිද? You all are here, right? Okay, good. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Okay, 10 දෙනෙක්ට තේරලා තියෙනවා. 11 12 13 14 15 16 තව 3 දෙනෙක් ඉන්න ඕන නේ. Okay. Right. right, good. තව කෙනෙක් ඉන්නවනේ. Okay. Right, okay. So here go through this thing. හොඳට S දෙකෙන් බලලා මේ මම කියපු දේවල් කතන්දරේ මතක් වෙනවද කියලා බලන්න. හොඳට බලන්න කතන්දරේ මතක් වෙනවද කියලා. HTTP, HTML, web browser, website, URL, web server. මේවා ටිකත් එක්කලා I have introduced the web technology. This web technology, who is the father of the computer, father of the web technology, Tim Berners-Lee. හරිද? Right. මගේ 19 මාව හොඳයි. Okay. Good. තව ඉන්න බෑනේ. Right. Okay. එතකොට මේ දේවල් ටික බලන්න පුතා. මේ කතන්දරේ ඔලුවට ගන්න පුළුවන් නම්. So all the things are there on the note that I have given. Note එක දීලා තියෙනවා. Note එකේ questions ටික දීලා තියෙනවා. question එකල ලස්සන සම්බන්ධතාවයක් ගොඩනගලා තියෙනවා. මේ කතන්දරේ ඔලුවට දාගන්න පුළුවන්ද කියලා බලන්න. purpose එක, user, maintenance කියලා කිව්වේ මොකක්ද? ඔයා වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදනවා නම් මොනවද මේන්ලි කන්සිඩර් කරන්න ඕනේ? ඔයා වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් ඔයාගේ කම්පැනි කරලා ගන්නවා නම් මොනවද මේන්ලි කන්සිඩර් කරන්න ඕනේ? කොහොමද ඔයා ඒ අදාළ පුද්ගලයන්ගෙන් ප්‍රශ්න අහන්නේ? මේ දේවල් ටික ඔක්කොම හොඳට ඔලුවට ගන්න. Right, good. What are the main components then යම් කිසි දෙයක් මම කියලායි තියෙන්නේ. What are the main considerations when developing the school website? දැන් school website එක develop වෙද්දී මොනවාද mainly consider කරන්න ඕනේ කියලා අහලා තියෙන්නේ. දැන් කතන්දරේ ලියන්න බලන්න. දැන් අර ඉස්සෙල්ලා question එක තමයි. දැන් ඉස්සෙල්ලා question එකට වඩා ගොඩක් දේවල් මම add කරලා තියෙනවා මෙතන. මේ කතන්දර ගොඩක්. protocol එක ගැන කියලා තියෙනවා නේද? protocols. HTTP කියන්නේ protocol. HTML කියලා කියන්නේ අපි web එක design කරන්න යන language එක. web browser එක ගැන කියලා තියෙනවා නේද? website එක ගැන කියලා තියෙනවා, URL එක ගැන කියලා තියෙනවා, web server එක ගැන කියලා තියෙනවා නේද? What are the main consideration when developing the school website? මොනවාද consideration? දැන් school website එක හදන්න යද්දී දැන් තියෙන experience එක වෙනස්. හරිද? දැන් purpose එක user maintenance ගැන හිතන්න ඕන වගේම තව මොන වගේ දේවල්ද? අපි ගන්න යන URL එක ගැන හිතන්න ඕනේ. අපි දාන්න යන web server එක ගැන හිතන්න ඕනේ. මේ වෙබ්සයිට් එක කොහොමද හදන්න යන්නේ? HTML ද පාවිච්චි කරන්න යන්නේ? ඊට පස්සේ මේකේ තියෙන information විතරද transfer කරන්න යන්නේ? නේද? එහෙම නැත්නම් මේකේ ෆයිල් download කරන්න යනවද? මේකේ email facility එක දෙනවද? එහෙනම් පාවිච්චි කරන්න යන්නේ මොන protocols ද? නේද? මම කිව්වා SMTP, FTP. SMTP කිව්වේ simple mail transfer protocol. email සේවා ගන්න. FTP file upload download කරන file transfer protocol කියන එක. file transfer protocol කියන එක. right? අන්න ඒ වගේ දේවල් ගැන ගොඩක් කන්සිඩර් කරන්න ඕනේ. දැන් අර ඉස්සෙල්ලා තිබිච්ච අයිඩියා එකට වඩා ගොඩක් දේවල් ඕගලගේ ඔළුවේ තියෙනවා. Now I have given. What are the main considerations? What are the main considerations when developing the school website? When developing the school website. හරිද? Right? Now මොන වගේ අදහසද තියෙන්නේ? දැන් මේ question එක ලියලා ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතෙන දේවල් ලියන්න බලන්න. ඕගොල්ලන්ට හිතෙන දේවල්. ඒක කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. site maintenance එක ගැන, site එකේ purpose එක ගැන, users ලා ගැන මෙන්න මේ web technology එක පාවිච්චි කරලා Tim Berners-Lee ස්තුතියි කියලා. බලන්න ලියන්න බලන්න මේව කොහොමද පාවිච්චි වෙන්නේ කියලා. think about that. කොහොමද කියලා. මං කියන question එක පැහැදිලි නේද? Now earlier you have wrote for something that I have given about the principal and what he requested. Now I have explained something and now I am asking to write something to this question. Consideration when developing this. Develop කරද්දී මොන වගේ දේවල්ද mainly consider කරන්න වෙන්නේ කියන එක කල්පනා කරලා ලියන්න බලන්න. What are the main considerations when developing the school website? What are the main considerations when developing the school website? ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ ඔළුවට එන අදහස් ටික ලියන්න. දැන් මේ ඔළුවට එන අදහස් ටික ලියන්න කියපුවම ඕගොල්ලෝ එක එක જાතියව දේවල් ලියන්න පුළුවන්. ඕගොල්ලන්ට Facebook එකේදී වෙච්ච ප්‍රශ්න නේද? ඕගොල්ලන්ට YouTube එකේදී වෙච්ච ප්‍රශ්න, ඕගොල්ලන්ට NI එකේ notes ටික download කරන්න ගිහිල්ලා වෙච්ච ප්‍රශ්න, ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ ඉස්කෝලේ මොන හරි resources download කරන්න ගිහිල්ලා වෙච්ච ප්‍රශ්න, ඔය ඔක්කොම ටික ගිහිල්ලා ඇති. හරිද? right? ඒව ගැන කල්පනා කරන්න පුතා. Here pass the message පුතා. Pass the message to your friends. මේ දවස් ටික යනවා කියලා. Now think මේක උත්තර ලියන ගමන් ඔහොම හිතන්න. Monday 9 to 12 ගත්තොත් මොකද? හවස. If we have taken 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. එහෙම නැත්නම් morning. Sunday morning. Like 4 to 6, 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. අඟහරුවාද උදේ පාන්දර වගේ. මේ ඕගොල්ලෝ ඔක්කොමලම ගන්න ඕන හින්දායි කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. 3 ඉඳලා මේ යන වෙලාව කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. 9 ඉඳලා 12ට ගත්තොත් එහෙම. සඳුදාම රෑ 9 ඉඳලා 12ට ගත්තොත් එහෙම ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැද්ද කියලා එක තමයි ඇහුවේ. උදේ පාන්දර නැගිටින්න බැරි නම් ඒක මේ වගේ වට කමක් නැහැ. හවස 9 ඉඳලා 12 කලින් කාටත් පුළුවන් 9 ඉඳලා 12ට. බැරි නම් බෑ මේ වෙලාව පුළුවන් නම් එච්චරයි. Okay, Buddha. Then we'll go with this one. Okay. So I want to get involved all the students, that's what. Now last Tuesday all the students said except 2-3 students said Monday is okay. So because of that I have taken Monday and Tuesday both days to do the lesson. So tomorrow also you all are having this class, huh? Okay, we'll see. We'll go with this time. Cut miss and cut it. I'll do the class. Okay, so that is okay. So this is what is social media. Explain with examples. Discuss the effects to the society. Now you all know what is social media and how it is affecting to our society. Even for the election, from the through the Facebook, we have done a big campaign. And again, think about right. Okay, good. Okay, think about for the environment. If something going to happen, okay, but the time we'll fix, the same time we'll keep. Okay, who are missing today, we'll do another class. Okay, before Tuesday you have to go through the video and you have to ask the questions from me. Okay, then discuss the effects to the society. These websites provide facilities to develop social networking among various groups depending on their educational background, occupation, tastes, and other things. We have discussed about that. Now think in the past few months, right? If something happened to the environment, so that has many people has given their ideas through the Facebook. So because of that, many ministers stepped down whatever the things that they have planned to do. Neither Muna plan kiruat because of how the people has used the Facebook to protest. The people in the politics, they have understood these things, what is going with the Facebook, and they have stepped down. Okay, think about what you can do through the social media, right? Fifth one, what is search engine? We have discussed about the search engine: Google, Yahoo, MSN, Bing, like that. How you can find this? How you can find information in the World Wide Web? www. What the www stands for? World Wide Web. So these websites provide facilities to find information from the World Wide Web using a word or phrase as the keyword. So what you can do, if you have used www.google.com, what I have done IP address related to Facebook. So when I type IP address related to Facebook, they have given some IP address, IPv6 or IPv4. With the help of that IP address, I can find the details. So otherwise, what I can do through the search engine, I can give Sri Lankan education or something. So it will find all the details about the Sri Lankan education. If you want to find the Sri Lankan website, you can give Sri Lanka, then you can find out the website related to that. So search engine mainly used, that is also kind of website. That website helps to find information over the internet, over the www, World Wide Web, internet World Wide Web find the information on the World Wide Web, and you can it will display on the web browser again information display venom. Then what is the difference between www and internet? What is the difference between www and internet? එතකොට දැන් මේගොල්ලන් අහනවා ප්‍රශ්නයක්. මොකද්ද www එකේ internet එකේ තියෙනවා. What is internet? Internet. What is internet? We have discussed this thing in the first lesson. Interconnection of networks. Interconnection of networks. Internet. Neither. Net. Okay. Adding these two together, then that is we are calling as the internet. Interconnection of networks. Now when you think about the internet, what kind of things are there? So you are having computers, you are having softwares, you are having protocols, right? What else? You are having cables, you are having many devices. What are the devices? Router, switch. Yes, any questions, Puta? Right? Devices. What else? Right? Then Wi-Fi, the wireless signals, right? Wireless signals, right? So many things are there. So what are the softwares? Operating systems, virus guards, web servers, server softwares. So like that many things are there, no? Computers, many computers, many different devices, desktop computers, laptop computers, like that. Okay, many things are there. So internet means all the things together. These all the people, okay, people, procedures. So like that many things are there. So these all the things together only we are calling as the internet. Right? මේ ඔක්කොම ටික එකට ගත්තම තමයි we are calling as a internet. මේ ටික හරියට මතක තියාගන්න. Interconnection of networks. Internet. So people, computers, softwares, protocols, cables, devices, Wi-Fi. Cables and Wi-Fi means what? Communication media. නේද? Communication media. Okay, communication media. හරිද? Communication media. හරිද? මේ cables උයි Wi-Fi කියලා කියන්නේ radio signals, නේද? Right? ඒ දේවල් ටික ගත්තම this is we are calling as the communication media. So මේ ටික ඔක්කොම ගත්තම තමයි we are calling this thing as the internet. මේක internet කියලා කිව්වේ. What is www? World Wide Web. Okay, World Wide Web. This is the information over the internet. Internet එකේ තියෙන information වලට තමයි අපි මේ World Wide Web එක කියලා කිව්වේ. Right? This is one service. Right? One service available in internet. Internet එකේ තියෙන එක service එකක් තමයි මේක කිව්වේ. හරි නේද? උතන මතක තියාගන්න. www කියලා කියන්නේ all the information available on the internet. හරිද? internet එකේ තියෙන services. internet කියලා කිව්වේ මොකද්ද? All the hardware components, software, protocols, communication media, devices, all the things together we have called as the internet. And www all the information all the internet. හරි නේද? උතන මේක තමයි අපි mainly කිව්වේ. Okay. Right. Now you are having the question. What is the difference between www and internet? Okay. Right. Write down this question. What is this question? This question. What is the difference between www and internet? लिया गया पुता question एक. What is the difference between www and internet? මේ වගේ questions අහන්නේ, but you have to know the basic knowledge, the background of this thing. Then with that, easily we can discuss. What is the difference between www and internet? Okay, write the answer, Buddha. What is the difference between www and internet? So with the help of these things, with the help of these two, what we have discussed here, www is a service on the internet. www is a service on the internet. It provides information, so the client computers can take the information through the www. එහෙනම් තමයි අපි type කරන්නේ http://www. something. Okay, so www means it's a service on the internet to take the information over the internet. Okay, internet means what? Interconnection of networks. That means all the hardwares, all the softwares, protocols, communication media, devices together we are calling as the internet. Right. හරියට උත්තරය ලියා ගන්න මන්ටක් ගාලා. I'll give now it is 4:35. I'll give 5 minutes time. ටකල් copy down කරගන්න question එක. Question එක copy කරලා answer එක ලියන්න. What is the difference between www and internet? ගොඩක් කට්ටිය පටල ගන්නවා ඕක. internet එක කියලා කියන්නේ www කියලා හිතනවා. නැහැ. ඔය දෙක වෙනස්. www කියලා කියන්නේ all the information available on the internet. That is a service provided by the internet. internet එකේ තියෙන service එකක්. Only one service. Right? So what are the main things what mainly known as internet? Internet means interconnection of networks. Interconnection of networks. So the people, computers, softwares, protocols, cables, devices, communication media, all things together we are calling as the internet. if you have finished, just put me finished. Me manding a message giveaway. If you have finished, just put the message. I'll give another 4 minutes time. Fast, puta. Takala complete karka nasreka. If you have finished, just put the message. On Tuesday, only 3 students said they can't do the class. But now 2 are here. All the other students are not there. No? So we'll see. So just let your friends, ask them to go through the video before coming to tomorrow class. I will upload it to the group too. Okay, I'll give the message. But if you're having contacts with your close friends, then just give the message. So we have started. This background is required to do the lesson. May background එක අවශ්‍යයි. But the thing is, I have uploaded many videos to the YouTube. Now my capacity is not there. So because of that, I have to remove some videos. Okay. So I can't keep more videos on the YouTube. But some videos are there, like with some likes. So because of that, I can't remove. On the YouTube, we have to create something. Okay, right. So one has finished. Anika, now when you are going through that, may all the points had covered, no? On internet, what I have the things, what are the things that I have given, and www, what are the things, both things you have to cover, right? Okay, 5. Another 14. I'll give another 2-3 minutes. Till that you can go through the notes that we have discussed. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. මේ බෑග්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එක හොඳට දාගන්න පුතා. මේ බෑග්ග්‍රවුන්ඩ් එක ලෙසන් එකේ දාගන්න. ඒක කිසි ප්‍රශ්නයක් නැහැ. අනිත් එක ඕගොල්ලෝ මතක තියාගන්න. සමහර කල් දැන් මේක කරගෙන යද්දි සෑහෙන ඉන්ට්‍රස්ට් එකක් එන්න පුළුවන් ඕගලන්ට. ඒකත් එක්කලා හොඳ ජොබ් එකකට යන්න පුළුවන් කමක් තියෙනවා. සාමාන්‍ය හිතන්නකෝ O level වගේ තියෙන කෙනෙක්ට වෙබ්සයිට්ස් වල වෙබ් ඩෙවලොප්මන්ට් පැත්ත තියෙනවා නම් knowledge එක he can go to a job, but if he must have some designing knowledge and other things. එහෙම තියෙනවා නම් like nearly 50,000 වගේ job offer එකකට යන්න පුළුවන්. Okay, right. So that is okay. Then what is web content? Explain with examples. What is web content? Explain with examples. All the audio, visual information and services a user comes across in a website are called its web content. Another web content we have already discussed. What are the web content? All the images, all the text, videos, all the files, animations, hyperlinks, advertisement, everything, search facilities, files to download certain software required, right? All these things together we are calling as a web content. එතකොට web content එක කියන්නේ මොකක්ද කියන එක ඔළුවට දාගන්න. So examples that they have given, these are the examples. ඒවා ටික හරියට ගන්න. What is web content and explain with examples. Okay? So web content means all the component in a web page. මොනවාද web page එකක තියෙන්න පුළුවන් දේවල්? text එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, image එකක් තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, audio තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, video තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, advertisements තියෙන්න පුළුවන්, animations තියෙන්න පුළුවන්. neda copyrights information, neda hyperlinks. So like that many things are there. Search facilities. So these all the things together we are calling as the web content. Then what are the main features of well organized website? Neda well organized website. Now as we have mentioned, think about the school website. If the school website, now when a student comes, if he can't identify where the components are, from where to download the given file, then it will be a failure of us. If we can maintain the website properly, if it is well organized, any person who are coming to the website can easily find out the details on the website. Website එකේ තියෙන details very easily he can find out. Where are the ICT subject, where are the downloads, and how you can download the files. Right? If it is well organized, clearly, whoever the person coming to the website easily can manage this website. So what are the main features of well organized? If the website is well organized, what kind of features are there? What are the features available? Easy to use. If it is well organized, this is easy to use. Now you have feel that, right? Now earlier what we have done, we have went to the Sri Lankan website. You felt that these are really easy. Hyperlinks are there, the facilities are there, all the things are given in some hypermedia. So when you click, you can connect with something. So when you go to the TRC site, again that is also I have mentioned, with the same facility, with the same buttons, with the same hyperlinks, right? Different colors, attractive. So when you click, you can connect with the relevant page. Okay, easy to use. Then can find the information user need fast. When the user comes, user can go to whatever the sections that they required. Now think about the Facebook. You can shift with the each and every facility very easily. Tuck gala එහාට මෙහාට move වෙන්න පුළුවන්. Whatever the information that you want, you can find out. Whatever the video that you want to search, you can search and you can take that video. You can find the people, you can find the comments, you can find the posts, right? It is very user friendly, it is easy to handle. So because of that, we are calling that thing as a well organized website. Attract the users. Now think time to time, what kind of things that the Facebook introduce, right? Easy to update. Now we have already developed the website. After develop the website, if it is hard to update, now each and every time the Facebook is updating each and every time, right? How many photos are uploading per second? Okay, think about that. So why? That is easy to update. When you go to your user profile, very easily you can update that information, the profile picture, or you can upload some posts, you can upload some files, videos, live chatting. So many things are there. So easily you can update the website by the users as well as from the Facebook side their staff. So that is a feature of a well organized site. Has rooms to add new features later. Now when you go to Facebook, again you can see each and every day, each and every month they are going to add something new, different views, different layouts. Ekeka දේවල් they are introducing. Why? Because they are well organized website. Okay, because of that, sometimes in Sri Lanka, the structure of the websites, they are changing. With the new features, they are changing the website. So when they change, if the user is not familiar with the web page, if the user is not familiar with the new backgrounds, they are losing their customers. Okay, ඒගොල්ලන් customers ලා සම්පූර්ණයෙන්ම අයින් කර ගන්නවා. But think about the Facebook, how they are doing the different changes slowly. User අඳුර ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න. Think about that. So when you consider about a well organized web page, when you are creating now today onwards you are going to create web pages. So when you are creating the web pages, it must be well organized. The colors that you are using, the hyperlinks that you are using, the pictures that you are inserting into your web page, everything must be well organized. Okay, right? When you are moving from one page to another web page, what will happen if you are feeling like it is not compatible? So that will be not well organized website. Now think about the Google. Go to the Google and 9 square button. When you click on 9 square button, you can see all the facilities that they have given. How clear this website is. How simple is this website is. When you click on this one, with all the information, it will load very quickly. No much information. So because of that, within a second it will load. But after loading, you can take many facilities. Here you can see the facilities. More from Google. So more facilities you can take. Each and every task, each and every service that is required by a person is included. When they are using, think about the colors that they have used. So same format, same colors. Okay. නේද? ඒක ඔලුවට බරක් වෙන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක දැකපු ගමන් ඇහැ කඩාගෙන යන්නේ. Think about the colors that they have used. How simple the things that they have used for these things. Eye consulter, what kind of things that they have used. නේද? අපි මොන හරි එකක් ඩිසයින් කරද්දී how many times we are thinking. Think about whatever the model, whatever the logo. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ චිත්‍රයක් අඳින්න ගියොත් how many things you are thinking. How many colors that you are going to include. How many times you are erasing. මම කිව්වොත් එහෙම මට හදලා දෙන්න සිප්ලින් එකට ලෝගෝ එකක් කියලා. සිප්ලින් එකට ලෝගෝ එකක් හදලා දෙන්න. කොච්චර දේවල් හිතනවද? සර් මොන වගේ කලර්ස්ද දාන්න ඕනේ? සර් මේකට මේ S විතරක් දැම්මොත් හරියද? ඕගොල්ලෝ ඩිසයිනර් මගේ රික්වයර්මන්ට් එක මට ඕනේ සිප්ලින් එකට ලෝගෝ එකක්. මේ වගේ මොන හරි ලෝගෝ එකක් හදාගන්න. When I have asked, if you are asking 1,000 questions from me, why I am giving that business to you all? So you all have to think. Siplin, okay, we are going to use S. For the S, we are going to put a book and a pen or something. So they are the colors that you are using, the icons that you are going to use, the images that you are going to use on the logo, it must be meaningful. Think about your school logo. It is meaningful. Just think. Now, when you see these logos, everything, just think about that. Colors right? Okay, so when you consider about a well organized website, it must be easy to use, can find the information, needs fast, then attract the users, easy to update, and has room for add new features. Right? Okay, so that is there. So another 10 minutes, I'll do the next 2 questions and I'll stop. A large organization wants to create a website. A large organization want to create a website for their business. They want to include a lot of multimedia contents for this site. Okay, as an ICT student, advise the organization management to have well organized website. So then me මොනහරි business එකක් වෙනවා, මේ business එකට website එකක් හදාගන්න ඕනේ. එහෙනම් මේ website එක හදාද්දි මොන වගේ දේවල්ද ඔයගොල්ලෝ කල්පනා කරන්න ඕනේ කියන එක තමයි අහන්නේ. ඒ business කරන එක්කෙනාට ඔයා consult කරන්න යන්නේ. You are the one who is going to consult. You are having some knowledge. With the help of that knowledge, you are going to consult these business people how to design a well organized website. So mainly you all know, easy to use, can find the information needed fast, attract the users, easy to update, and has rooms to add new features. මෙන්න මේවා තමයි main features well organized website එකක. ඒවා ගැන හිතලා තමයි මේ classification based on the sitemap. Sitemap එකක් ගැන කියන්න ඕනේ. I'll show you. Right. Okay. Next day I'll show you what is a sitemap. Okay. Right. Then display summary of the entire content of the website in the home page. Home page එකේ summary එකක් පෙන්නන්න. Present information in brief. Brief information එක ගොඩක් ලොකු විස්තර දාන්න යන්නේ පටන් ගත්ත ගමන්. Okay. Use of number list, bulleted list and indentation. ලස්සනට පිළිවෙලට මේවා ටික හදන්න ඕනේ. මේ බලන්න මේ chatting එකේදී වුණත් ඔයගොල්ලන්ගේ නම time එක display වෙලා තියෙන. ඒ comment එක කොහොමද ඒගොල්ලන් පාවිච්චි කරලා තියෙන්නේ කියන එක. How they have line up these things very clearly. We can identify each and every of you all, and whatever things that you have typed separately we can take නේද? බලන්න කොච්චර ලස්සනට මේ දේවල් ගිහිලා තියෙනවද කියලා. How well organized they නේද? Easy to go through this chatting area and easy to find whatever things that you have given නේද? Okay. right පුතා ඔයගලන්ගේ නම් ටිකක් type කරන්න පුතා මට attendance ටික ගන්න අමතක වුණා නම් ටිකත් ඔහොම type කරන්න right providing the facility for the user to navigate the website easily website එකේ easily navigate කරන්න එහාට මෙහාට යන්න website එකේ ලේසියෙන්ම එහාට මෙහාට යන්න facility එක දෙන්න ඕනේ updating facility එක දෙන්න ඕනේ. එතකොට මෙන්න මේවා ගැන තමයි mainly අපි focus කරන්න ඕනේ when you are designing a website එකක් design කරද්දී මෙන්න මේවා ගැන mainly focus කරන්න ඕනේ. right 10th one why the structure of the website is important. website එකක් හදන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා website එකේ තියෙන structure එක important වෙන්නේ මොකක්ද? maintaining the identity of the website is in each page, highlighting the important information, highlight to access the website for any computer, ability to access the website from any computer. දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදද්දි මොනවද කරන්න ඕනේ? වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් ගැන හදද්දි කීයක් ගැන හිතන්න තියෙනවද? ඔයා දැන් මං කිව්වා තාත්තගේ බිස්නස් එකේ ඔයා වෙබ්සයිට් එකක් හදන්න යනවා කියලා. What kind of things that you have to focus on? When you think about a laptop computer, how it will appear? When you think about a mobile phone, how it will appear? The users who are going to use this one. Web browsers Google Chrome එක Mozilla Firefox එක Opera එක Safari එක Netscape Navigator එක right ඒ වගේ ගොඩක් web browsers වලින් කොහොමද මේක access කරන්නේ කොයි වගේ විස්තර වෙන්න පුළුවන්ද නේද why the structure is important හැමදෙස්සම ඔයගොල්ලෝ මොකද කරන්න ඕනේ website එක හදන්න ඉස්සෙල්ලා ඒකේ structure එක prepare කරගන්න ඕනේ පුතා structure එක ගහ ගන්න ඕනේ structure එක ගැහුවේ නැත්නම් ඔයගොල්ලෝ එක එක දේවල් කරනවා හරිද? එතකොට හැමදෙස්සෙම වෙබ් පේජ් එකක් හදන්න ඉස්සලා වෙබ් පේජ් එකේ මොනවද කරන්නේ? ඒ ස්ට්‍රක්චර් එක ඇඳගන්නේ කොහොමද? දැන් අපි බලමු මේ දේවල්. Highlighting the important information. How we can highlight the important information? ඒක නිකන් highlight කරලා මෙන්න මේ විදිහට තියෙන information එකක් නෙමෙයි. How you can take the focus on the user. When the user come into your website. When the user comes into your website, how you can focus the important points. හරිද? එතකොට මං education site එකක් හදුවා නම් how I can take the focus of the students A level the O level the how I can focus that how I can take the attention of that user so that thing I have to think about so the structure of the website is really important. I'll show you now. When you consider about this one, think about the structure of this one. It is very easily when you click on the home, so it will give all the information about the home, but this will be little bit complex, but easily we can understand. Attractive. Okay, some details are there. What is this one? Welcome to this one. So all the information are there, right? Registration individual. Okay, SIM registration. So some details are there. So when I click on the industry, so they have given when you click on this one, it will give some okay spectrum management in Sri Lanka. So when you click, now only you are getting the information related to this one. So many details are there. Again hyperlink, right? So fixed services, right? So you can go, you can take the application form and you can fill that. Okay, with back button you can go back. Okay, simple. Okay, not complex, right? When you click on public, what will happen? It will relate come to this one, downloads application form. Then again you can click and you can take the application form. So when you click, so here many application forms are there. So think there's a hierarchy. මේ තියෙන main points වලට කතා කරපුවම ඒක යටතේ තියෙනවා ගොඩක් applications, policies, right? So they have given policy, many policies are there. Projects, so I can click on projects, so it will give many policies that they are giving this thing. Poster competition for children 6 to this one. Okay, very easily I can find out the information, whatever the required things. ITU, poster competition for children. Let's draw the future. Okay, something like this relevant to this one. Okay, so very easily you can take the information and very simple, very attractive. With the help of this one, this structure is not changing. This Telecommunication Regulatory Commission of Sri Lanka, TRC. So that is not changing. The structure is as it is, but these informations are changing time to time. Okay, right. Okay, so that kind of things are there. So I'll check here again www.google.com. Make a penala mama. Structure of website. Okay, structure. Right, so here you can see many structures that they have given. ඔයගලන් කරද්දි කොහොමද වෙන්න ඕනේ? දැන් මේ බලන්න home page එක. Home page එක ගත්තම home page එකේ තියෙන්න ඕන මොනවද? About us, products and contacts. So here you can see when you take the home page, right? Okay, so this is the home page. In the home page they have given many links. So the home page එකේ යටතේ තියෙන links මොනවද? Industry එකේ යටතේ තියෙන links මොනවද? පබ්ලික් කෙනෙක් යටතේ තියෙන දේවල් මොනවාද මේ වගේ අපිට හයරාකි එක ඇඳ ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්න ඕනේ වෙබ්සයිට් එකේ හයරාකි එක ඒක හදා ගන්න පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ අපේ මේ තියෙන්නේ මේකට කියන්නේ සයිට් මැප් එක නේද සයිට් මැප් එක මේක හදාගන්නේ කොහොමද මේක හදාගන්නේ අපේ ප්‍රින්සිපල් එක්කලා කතා කරලා වයිස් ප්‍රින්සිපල්ලත් එක්ක කතා කරලා සෙක්ෂනල් හෙඩ්ලත් එක්ක කතා කරලා ඉස්කෝලේ මේන් කට්ටියත් එක්ක කතා කරලා අපි මේ හයරාකි එක හදා ගන්නවා හෝම් පේජ් එකේ මොනවද තියෙන්න ඕනේ home page එක ඇතුලේ simple details ටික submission registration programs about the conference location contacts then a program speaker schedule මේක හරියට ඉස්කෝලේ organization එක වගේ hierarchy එක වගේ principal යටතේ vice principal ලා තුනයි vice principal යටතේ එක එක academic staff non academic staff අන්න ඔය වගේ යනවා. ඒතර මේ hierarchy එක හදාගන්න එක ඉතාමත්ම වැදගත්. After you have designed the website structure easily you can do the things, right? You can if you have a team easily you can divide the task and you can ask each person to do the website. So now here they have given home page, main topics, subtopics and posts. Different things you can design. So the web page එක කොහොමද එන්නේ ඕන කියන එක this is the hierarchy how we are designing the hierarchy of the website. නේද මේ website එකේ collection of web pages are there. So all are representing our business නේද මෙන්න මේක හොඳට ඔලුවට ගන්න so that thing only I have given here so how I have given that why the structure of the website is important maintaining the identity of the website in each page uniquely you can identify that highlighting the important points so when you go to the specific web page the highlighted points are there then mama දැක්ක මම public කියන එකට ගියාම then they have given children's competition එතකොට specific contents තියෙනවා ability to access the website from any computer we can use any device and we can access that so up to 10 we have discussed for today I'm going to stop from here if you have any doubts you can stay and ask the questions you can clarify all the things you can clear every doubt points others can leave puta ask your friends to go through the video and ready for the tomorrow's lesson so tomorrow sharp 3 o'clock I am starting I'm going to finish this part and start in the designing part. So I have uploaded the note, read the note and prepare the notes, go through the video, relevant things you just watch and point out the relevant things, okay? Right. The people who are having doubts, you can stay here, others can go. God bless you, Puta. Thank you. God bless.
God bless you.